Now, I understand you're on some tough times, right? You didn't have a place to stay?
Yes.
Where did you run into Willie Mack?
He had been messaging me on Facebook prior to my situation. And the day of, I was sitting at a park and we had been talking and communicating. I had mentioned that I hadn't eaten in a while. And he asked me if I wanted to go get something to eat and hang out. So I took the offer. He's a friend. So it was...
He got you something to eat? And then what happened after that?
We went to the hotel where we were staying at because he stays with his family right now. And
so he said, let's get a hotel room.
Yes.
Didn't that raise any red flags to you?
No, at first it didn't raise any red flags, only because I had mentioned that I didn't feel comfortable staying in a house with people who I wasn't familiar with, okay, especially given my my past and my current situation. So I would rather be in one area with one person that I was familiar with. And I'm a human trafficking victim.
And he knew this?
We had just talked about it before we had fallen asleep. He felt for me, like he truly understood. We had been smoking, like I had mentioned. He had started to fall asleep, and I was tired at that moment too. I decided to also lay down and go to sleep. It was about an hour and a half later, and I had woken up with pillows covering my face, and my shirt was lifted up, so my chest was exposed, and my pants. So when I noticed the pillows, I immediately sat up, and he wasn't laying on the bed anymore. He wasn't sitting or relaxing. He was kneeling on the bed by the headboard, like leaning over me. So it looks wrong automatically. I started questioning him. I started freaking out, asking him what had happened, what was going on. What it's like to wake up like that. He knew that. I started asking questions, and I even told him, I was like, you do know that that's a rape, right? And he said that he knew, he said that he understood, and that he'd never do anything like that to me. I tried. And the messed up part about it is he tried to blame it on me. He told me that I was being paranoid, that I was judging him based on my past, that I was overthinking the situation. So when I started questioning him more, he told me I did it to myself. And I should have left the first time. I should have listened to my gut the first time.
You do, because even if you forgive him, which doesn't seem like you do, if you don't put a stop to it, he could do this to another woman. We've been doing the show for 9 years. And on my show, I've had rapists on here before. I've had just about every horrific situation that another human being can do to another human being on this stage. And I honestly can't remember anybody I hated more than I hate you. This powerful story, one of the most powerful stories ever told on this stage, about being a victim of human trafficking. Basically being a slave, right? Held against your will, being forced to do things that you would never do unless you're under the threat of violence. And you, as her friend, who trying to help her out, give her a place to sleep, give her a meal, you hear this horrific story, and then you become as bad as the guys that did this to her.
And you were the only person I had when I had nowhere to go, and you put me right back where I started. Right back where I started. And you abused me again. I now have nowhere to go again. And I just lost the last person that I had even a little bit of trust in. And you're standing here talking about, I said I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. What else do you want me to do?
I can't do nothing at this point. I'm not saying it's okay.
The first time you
about that
and
now.
you could have left the second time alone.
I can't do nothing about that now.
You could have did something about it then.
But we're in the present
and
right now.
I want you to stay.
I'm 18. I was kidnapped at 17.
Just so everybody's aware, when this show's over, I believe that you need a lot of help, somebody to talk to, and we're going to make sure that you get
And
it.
that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. And he knows that. I've been doing that. I've been doing my time. I've been going to counseling. I've been going to doctor's appointments.
So William came here, he took a lie detector test. I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. This does not make it better, these results. At any time during that weekend did you attempt to have sexual intercourse with Lyric? You answered no, you told the truth.
I was conceiving that she brought me here.
Well, but she also knows other truths, right?
Delusional as hell, man.
At any time during that weekend did you have sexual intercourse with Lyric? The answer no, you told the truth. Okay, so we know he didn't penetrate you and rape you that way. But he raped you other ways. He sexually assaulted you in other ways.
I'm going home to nothing. Nothing. Where's the cab gonna take me? Nowhere. And you knew that. You made your bed, now you can lay in it.